All right, guys, so we got to talk about a fascinating bombshell story out of Virginia involving a Democrat candidate by the name of Miss Susanna Gibson, whose online content was exposed during a heated race for the Virginia House of Delegates. Now, this race is currently going. It's less than 8 weeks until Election Day, and politics is a dirty game, okay? And because politics is a dirty game, I'm not sure why this woman is surprised that her dirty tapes got exposed to the public. And I want to go ahead and play this news clip about this incident, explaining it to you guys, because to nobody's surprise, this liberal woman, this ultra-liberal woman, is not taking any responsibility or accountability for the fact that these tapes, okay, these clips are online. Take a look.
Tonight with stunning allegations that the Democratic candidate for a House of Delegates seat performed online sex acts with her husband for money.
That candidate is Susanna Gibson, who is running against Republican candidate David Owen in the 57th district, which includes parts of Henrico and Goochland counties.
John Hood joining us live tonight with what Gibson is saying and what it could mean for the race. Fill us in here, John.
Hey, Kurt, Jasmine. Well, the Washington Post was first to report about several videos. It says shows Susanna Gibson and her husband performing sex acts online. Now, this evening, Gibson would not confirm or deny about the online activity, but calls the whole thing an invasion of privacy. With less than 8 weeks until Election Day, things are stirring up in Virginia's 57th House District race after videos of Democratic candidate Susanna Gibson have come to light of her having sex with her husband on a live website called. According to the Washington Post, who first reported the videos, in the live broadcasts that were recorded and put on another website, Gibson asked viewers for tips to perform certain acts. The Post was tipped off by a Republican operative who has said to have had no ties to Republican candidate for the district, David Owen. In a statement, Gibson says in part, quote, "This is an illegal invasion of my privacy designed to humiliate me and my family. It won't intimidate me and it won't silence me. My political opponents and their Republican allies have proven they're willing to commit a sex crime to attack me and my family because there's no line they won't cross to silence women when they speak up." Gibson, a nurse practitioner and mother of two, says this won't force her out of the race. Her campaign attorney told the Post the leak is a crime, calling it revenge porn.
If you look at the numbers, the parties are almost tied there. In a good Republican year, they carry it by a little bit. In a good Democratic year, they carry it by a little bit. You just don't know.
Larry Sabato with the UVA Center for Politics says in the age of Donald Trump, it's hard to say how this will impact voters.
10, 20 years ago, this would have eliminated a candidate from consideration. Today, I doubt it has all that much effect.
Sabato says years ago, parties would have tried to cut ties with the candidate, but already Democrats have turned to push for donations to Gibson's campaign fund.
I just don't know. I think we'll have to watch and see, but it's not disqualifying. That much is obvious.
And Gibson's Republican opponent, David Owen, says, quote, "My team and I found out about this story today like everyone else. I'm sure this is a difficult time for Susanna and her family, and I'm remaining focused on my campaign." Live and on your side tonight, John Hood, NBC 12 News.
Thank you, John. A New York man.
Yeah, so you seen that, you heard that. Now, for research purposes, I did, in fact, watch some of her content because I needed to know exactly what she put out there in order to give an opinion on it, right? To talk about this topic, okay? So I did watch it for research purposes. I can confirm that she's probably an amazing throat doctor, right? Yeah, that, or she's probably an amazing proctologist, okay? I'm just saying, right? Wouldn't be surprised if she specializes in those fields, just considering what I saw on the tape, which, by the way, wasn't leaked, okay? This was content that this woman put online with her husband, in which they are, you know, doing what adults do, okay? The birds and the bees, on camera, okay? On camera for tips, right? This was a cam site. So again, what we have here is a Democrat, a woman who's liberal, refusing to take responsibility. Actually, she's crying victim, right? She's claiming that a crime was committed against her because somebody tipped off the Washington Post, who was the first outlet to break the story, right? This is a liberal outlet, okay? She's saying that somebody committed a crime by tipping off a liberal newspaper that she and her husband did cam shows online for money, right? Again, this wasn't, a private video that she had on her phone. Somebody hacked her phone or her hard drive and leaked it on the internet. This wasn't private content, okay? This was content that she put out to the public to see, right? And she's crying victim, talking about that somebody's committing a crime against her, instead of just taking responsibility for the fact that, yeah, you created this type of content online, you did it willingly, you put it online for the world to see, and you got to deal with the consequences of that, right? You should have thought about that before deciding to run for office. Again, anytime you run for office, okay, you might want to, fix the skeletons in your closet, or to make sure that these skeletons that are in your closet are not public, right, before actually running. Or else you should plan to deal with the fact that people are going to find out that this is something that you did, right? Again, here's the thing. I don't think that she's disqualified for performing an act with her husband that adults do. Okay, I don't think that's what's disqualifying you. I think what actually disqualifies this woman is the fact that she's not taking personal responsibility and accountability for it. She's trying to cry victimhood over it, right? Instead of just saying, yeah, we made content, right? And we did it because we thought it was fun and we wanted to make some money, and it is what it is. It has nothing to do with my policy. If she would have said that, I would say, okay, well, I personally wouldn't vote for her, right? I mean, me personally, I wouldn't vote for her. But I'm not going to sit here and say that, well, she should drop out the race or anything like that, because she didn't do anything illegal, okay? She just made content with her husband for money. Hey, I may disagree with it. I might not necessarily think it's the most moral or ethical thing to do, but that is not disqualifying as much as the fact that she refuses to take responsibility for it. She's trying to act like she's a victim over the fact that she created this content and that somebody discovered it and tipped it off to the media. I'm just saying, if you take personal responsibility for it, hey, I can't really say anything about it, right? I mean, if Democrats want to line up and vote for you anyways, I guess that's democracy, right? I mean, it is what it is. But still, why even try to play this game of, oh, this is a witch hunt and blah, 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 blah. They're trying to attack. No, you post it online. Embrace it, right? This is what you put out there. You might as well. It is what it is. So, hey, I'm not surprised. Again, Democrats tend to be into this type of stuff, right? They like doing this type of stuff. This is not the first time I've heard of some Democrat that makes adult content, putting it out there to the world, or having something leaked, or trying to run for office. I think we had one. This one girl, a stripper, right? A stripper who was trying to be the new AOC. And in the last election cycle, she ran for Congress, right?
Hey, everyone. I appreciate the outpouring of support. The well wishes really stand out because I'm under attack by trolls who say they don't want to be represented by somebody who makes their living on OnlyFans or who worked as a stripper during college. I'm fighting back against this, and we're currently looking into getting a lawyer. The right-wing media co-opted my content and posted it publicly without my consent. I also am being blamed for this leak by right-wing trolls who say that if I didn't want this content leaked, I shouldn't have posted it, and disregarding the fact that this is what I do for a living. I'm not going to be able to fight this alone. If you think that a woman should be able to choose what she does with her body, we need your help. If you believe that the government does not belong in the bedroom, we need your help. If you think that we should be electing somebody with my lived experiences, now is the time to help.
That's what she did. So again, this is par for the course when it comes to progressives and Democrats. They want to put sex out in front of their campaign and their political priorities, right? This is what they want to do. Okay, but hey, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.